All right, it's beautiful out here. And right now, the birds are chirping, the sun is shining, and it is hot. And I stepped outside because I just wanted to take a moment to take in all of this day and the beauty of it. And what's interesting is I want to sit on the grass, but I'm not sure if this is the kind of grass I'm allergic to or not. So I'm not going to do that. Anyway, what I wanted to do was talk about being stuck. Okay, being stuck is the feeling like no matter what you're trying or what it is that you're attempting to do or what it is that you even believe you're supposed to be doing, you just can't get it to happen. No matter what you try, every time you do something, anything, you can't get it to happen. And getting stuck becomes a frustrating place to be. Getting stuck then begins to feel like, or at least for me, it began to feel hopeless, began to feel helpless. It began to feel like this was where I was going to be for the rest of my life. Even if you were just not stuck yesterday. Have you ever just got suddenly stuck out of nowhere? I got suddenly stuck before out of nowhere, and then start pulling and pushing and pressing and carrying on and trying to get out in my own strength and in my own might, and really being stuck in business or in life. Either one is like the most frustrating feeling. And the first thing that I want to say about that is this: don't allow a temporary condition to force you into making a permanent decision. That's the first thing. Don't let a temporary condition force you into making a permanent decision. That's the first thing. That's very important. People have had feelings of hopelessness, helplessness, worthlessness, and depression is real. Depression can come on you so quickly, whether it's about your business, your job, your life, your family, whatever, and cause you to think that there is no way out. Let me first tell you this: there is another way out. You just don't know what it is yet. Whether you have to wait for it to come to you, whether you need someone to show you where it is, whatever those reasons are, it just hasn't come to you. But there is an answer and a solution for every problem under the sun if you believe that there's nothing new under the sun. You just have to wait for it. Its time will come and it will manifest itself. So the second thing is that when you're feeling stuck and you're pushing and pulling, that we need to learn how to wait in that space. So waiting is not my strength. It wasn't anyway. It wasn't my strong suit. Waiting feels like doing nothing, and doing nothing meant that you didn't have value in my mind. That was one of my thoughts. That was one of my thinking patterns. If you're doing nothing, then you are worthless. People that do nothing are worthless. That's not true. That's as untrue about me as it is about you. It is untrue. You are a human being, not a human doing. So the first thing is, don't let a temporary condition cause you to make a permanent decision. And the second thing is, you are a human being and not a human doing. You have to understand that so that you can get the peace that you need to allow your life to manifest. You see, you can't make the life that you want. You can only allow the life that you want to happen in your life. Now, that doesn't mean that it doesn't take any work. You still have to put in some work. But there are seasons in there where the work is being done for you. Let me give you an example. The season when the work is being done for you is when you have planted the seed in the ground, you have watered it, you have fertilized it, and now you must wait for that seed to germinate and grow. Someone who does not understand the process of whatever it is that they have seeded might think that nothing coming up out of the earth means that their seed is broken. Their seed is not broken. Their seed simply has not finished the process that it needs to go through to get from where it is to where it's going to be. But that is a time situation that you can't control. If you're growing grass seeds, then of course 6 to 8 weeks you can have some sign that those seeds have actually taken root and have sprung out. But if you are growing something that is bigger than grass, if you are growing something that is bigger than something as small as grass, then you may have to wait. You have to wait for it to get deep roots. You may have to wait for it to catch hold and build some irrigation systems of its roots down deep. You have to wait on the process to complete itself. And oftentimes we're just not willing to wait for the process. So a good friend of mine, the author of Ignite Your List, Christy Nato, and I are actually going to be doing a webinar in August talking about getting unstuck and creating the limitless life and business that you deserve. So you can join our Sacred Success Sisters group on Facebook and join us for our 21-day process of getting unstuck together, and then join us for that webinar as well. I hope that I haven't taken up too much of your time. I hope that something that I've said to you has taken root. Don't judge the process. You are amazing. You are not growing grass. You are growing oak trees. You are growing your destiny. Be patient, and meanwhile, keep walking on water.